All right, Kenman here, and today we have a fun little unboxing, continuing my pursuit in the knowledge of all things slicey. What's everyone think? What's in the box? What's it gonna be? Well, this one today falls under the category of kind of a more budget-friendly family, as I want to kind of explore some companies that range from very affordable, kind of some that are more in the mid-range, and even some more kind of high-end stuff. Specifically, I do want to spend a little more time exploring some more of the budget world and some of the neat affordable options that we have. They're just, I've said it in some other videos, we're in a time where there's a lot of companies, there's a lot of neat stuff that's out there to try out that is actually very affordable. And the only way to know is to have someone else talk about it. And so I'm going to go through and start looking at stuff that I haven't seen and adding to my collection and having some fun. Here we are. Before we start, I am not sponsored by anyone, and I purchase everything at retail price. And I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. Okay, shall we cut? Shall we get in it? Shall we do it? All right, looks like a real easy open today. Simple piece of tape here. And we are in. Who's excited? Any guesses? What is it? It's budget friendly. I got this from Amazon actually. Just kind of going through there and just looking at a lot of the things that are out there, and all right, it's kind of an interesting filler. There we are. It is a Sencut. Ta-da! So, if you watch some of the other videos, I did get another Sencut recently. I got the Crowley. We can look at that in a minute, but that was my first Sencut. This is my second. I don't know if you can see that there. You can zoom in. The Honoris. But they are like I said, a budget friendly. I believe it's like We Knives and Civivi and Sencut is all like the same company. They just making some, this is one of their more budget friendly offshoots, I guess, of the company. So that's what Sencut's kind of more about. And like I said, the first one I got, I liked it. So try another one out. Kind of make my way through. There we are. Zip. Got a little info. Got the cloth. Normal bag. Here it is. The Sencut Honoris. Honoris? I'm going to say it's Honoris probably. Ooh, dark. I should have used the wood background for this. What am I thinking? I could still switch. Give me 5 seconds. By the magic of David Copperfield. Everybody see that? That is called trick photography. And we are in. Okay. This is the Sencut Honoris. It is a flipper tab, and it does have the finger hole groove. It has a 9CR18 MOV steel and a micarta handle. Looks like it's got these little darker edges. It's kind of a contoured spot. It kind of tapers down here and there. Kind of a nice little feel. All right, what should we try first? This. Boom. Pops right out. What does everyone think of the look of this? The Sencut label right there kind of takes up a lot of space. I don't mind it too much. I'm definitely more of a minimalist, clean. Not a lot of branding is kind of my style. This is pretty clean though, very simple kind of a look. Other than that branding right there, I don't really see any other writing. All right, flipper tab, pretty easy. Drops fairly well. Initial impressions, pretty good. Let's flick this out again. Ooh, missed. Can I squeeze that? No. If you see right there, the lefty, this doesn't move. I've had some knives that squeezes. You know what? We're doing it right now. This one right here. What is this one again? Civivi. Crap. Anyway, when I go to finger flick this, it does not flick out. But if I hold it up here, I can get it to. And if you look right there, when I squeeze, you can push that liner because this is a thin liner. So when I'm holding it with my left hand, that squeezes right there. And so when you're like this, you're squeezing and you try to flick it out, you can't. So you actually get stuck. So that's a left-handed thing. If the actual scale has some flex to it and you can push some pressure against that liner, and then that kind of makes it harder to do. It looks like this is not flexing, which is good. I just kind of failed it. I do really like, micarta. It's interesting. I like it. I don't like it, but it does. It feels good. That's what most people will say, is it has a nice feel to it. It does kind of change. It absorbs kind of some of your oils and stuff and things that get on it, kind of builds it up, which is kind of neat as well because it just kind of develops like it's aging. Yeah, that finger flick works really good. Yeah, not a bad drop. All right, let's look at the blade center. Looks like it's right in the middle. And there is no play in any direction. That is solid. The liner or the clip, looks like we can switch the clip to the other side, which is good. I'm a lefty. I'm a fan of that. What I notice is this doesn't have a captive, or maybe, no, those look different. That looks smaller on that side than this side, but maybe I'm just seeing things. But when I swap that, it's going to look the same on both sides, which is kind of a nice, clean look. I do like that chamfered edge. Pretty sure you can pick that up in the camera. And then right along back there. Gives the handle a nice feel. I would say this is kind of a mid-size. Not too big. If you look at like the Beluga by Petrified Fish that I just opened, this one's kind of a beefer. Get a little comparison. CJRB Pyrite, a very popular size, very popular knife. So this looks like the Sencut Honoris is a little bit longer in the handle. Very similar shape. If I bring this forward, you can kind of see both ways, but the Pyrite is definitely a little bit shorter in the handle and shorter in the blade. So the Sencut does have it a little bit more size than like the Pyrite. Yeah, so let's get out the other Sencut that I have. This is the Sencut Crowley. It's a button lock. I actually really like this knife. It works really well. It's got a nice feel. It's got a nice look. This is going to be one of my scale die project knives. If I'm going to hijack the unboxing right now, talk about my project. I'm doing some scale dies where I take some scales that used to be, oh man, what a good open. This Fair and Forge gent used to be jade like that, and we did a scale die. There's a video you can watch when I turn that green. This little Odium, the Civivi. Wow, I can't open anything today. Civivi Fair and Forge Odium. This was also the jade. I turned it blue. We've got the Zhang Sheng applicable chef's knife. I turn this one purple. And might as well get these all out. We've got the Civivi Vision FG is white, but I plan to change that one in the next couple of videos. Got a CGRB feldspar. Another Civivi. Asticus, mini Asticus. What is this one? The Gobi. I called this one the feldspar in another video, but this Gobi, I really like the gold accents on here. It's going to be a neat choice to pick with a contrasting color. But as you can see, I got a lot of these jade handled knives to do these little custom colors to make some neat variety out of some of the stuff I have. It's going to be real fun to see what we do with the next one. Be coming up real soon. Super lock on that Vision is really awesome. Okay, again, I love to hijack my own videos. I guess that's my style. But yeah, here's my other Sencut. Like I said, this was the first Sencut that I purchased. Nice button lock. I really enjoy it. The more I play with this one, the more it's kind of turned into something that I like to have in the rotation. I'm excited to get it colored so that I can start using it more. But yeah, Sencut is a neat company. As far as, like I said, their budget, they're not too expensive. I think this one was a little bit more, maybe $45, $50 retail. But that button lock is actually really nice, so you're getting a good value for what that costs. This Honoris, I think, was on sale for like $23, $24, something like that. So for $23, I mean, look at that. That is solid. That blade does not move. It's got a nice liner. Flicks out nice. Got a nice looking blade. That 9CR18 MOV is not the worst thing in the world. You know, other people, there are some steel, I don't know what you call them, snobs, or people that will say certain things about certain blades and performance and stuff. But depending, you know, if you are going to be cutting boxes, doing what you usually do with a knife, some of these budget brands are going to do just great. This is going to cut boxes just fine. So do you need to have that amazing, extremely expensive, high quality, high durability blade? I mean, yeah, it's cool. Add it to the collection. But doesn't mean that some of these cheaper ones aren't cool. So, yeah, any thoughts on Sencuts? Any models that anyone has that they would recommend that I could try out, look into, add to my collection? I'm always looking to do it. Especially these budget models. It's not too expensive. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by anyone, so I'm paying for it. So it's a little bit easier to pay for it when you're not spending hundreds per one knife. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really having a good time making the videos and kind of exploring the knife world and kind of seeing some of the neat things that exist out there that are options for us. And I'll be doing a lot more things in the future. Scale dies coming up real soon. Other projects that I'm working on with a few other knives and some other things that are coming in the mail. I actually ordered a couple more jade and like white G10 scale handles to continue with that project. And it's going to be fun. I hope everyone's having as much fun as I am. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more. It helps me out and I really appreciate it. Stay sharp and we'll see you next time.